Hello, language explorers. It's me, Anne, from Walkaday English, where we provide daily walk themes combined with English language learning. If you are new to Wade, check out our welcome video to see how it all works. Today, we're going to walk through our neighborhoods and parks looking for flags and using the colorful experience to build our English vocabulary and grammar. This lesson will help you notice more in your daily life, learn new words, and practice expressions for describing the meanings of colors, shapes, and symbols, all while enjoying your walk. Before we start our walk, let's focus on some common vocabulary words that you can use to describe flags. So first of all, a flag is a piece of cloth with special colors and designs used as a sign for a country or a group. Here you can see the Canadian flag. A symbol is a picture or sign that stands for something else, like an idea or a group. The maple leaf on the Canadian flag is a symbol of Canada. A stripe, it is a long, narrow line of color on something. These stripes can be vertical, so up and down, like they are on the Canadian flag. We have two red stripes and one white stripe. They could also be horizontal stripes, like you might see in the United States flag. Shape is the form or outline of an object, like a circle, a square, or a triangle. In the Canadian flag, we have two red rectangles on each side. We have one white square in the center, and we have a maple leaf, 11-point maple leaf shape in the center of our flag. Color. This is what we see. It's red, blue, green. In the case of the Canadian flag, we just have two colors. One is red, one is white. The pole. That's the thing you see on my picture here. It's the tall gray thing to the left of the flag. This is a long straight stick or post. It's often used to hold up our flags. These can be put into the ground or they might be attached to the side of a building. The last word we're going to look at is waving. This is moving back and forth like the flag is blowing in the wind. So my picture here, you can see it's drawn to look like it is blowing in the wind. It is waving in the wind. These words will help you talk about the different flags you see, whether it's your country's flag, a sports team banner, or a special event flag. The more you practice describing what you see, the easier it becomes to use these words in everyday conversation. Don't worry if it feels new at first. Just keep walking and taking notes, and soon you'll feel more confident. Now that you've learned some new vocabulary about the flags, let's talk about how we can use language to explain what these symbols mean. When we see a flag or a design, we often want to describe what it shows and what it means to people. Here are some useful expressions that we can use. So to mean something is a simple way to say what a simple symbol or word shows. So for example, the stripes mean the original states, as in the case of the United States of America's flag, their 13 stripes represent the 13 colonies or the 13 original states. Another way we can explain the symbols on our flags is to use to stand for something. This means to mean or symbolize something. The star stands for unity. We can make our sentences a little bit more formal by using the word represent. So to represent something, to show or to be a sign for something. The red color on the flag represents bravery. Now, if I want to be a little bit more formal, I make the sentence a little bit longer. So to be used to represent something, it has the job of showing an idea. So the eagle is used to represent freedom. I can also use the word symbolize. It's another way to say that something is a sign for an idea. The olive branch symbolizes peace. And our last verb that we can use to explain our symbols and designs is to indicate, to show or to point to something. The blue color indicates loyalty. Before we take a look at my journal entry, where I use the flag vocabulary and these expressions to show you about the items on the flags I saw, this is the part of the video where I encourage you to practice your speaking by shadowing what I say. If you are new to shadowing, check out my welcome video. Shadowing is a fantastic way of improving your pronunciation and fluency. So listen, repeat, and try to match my rhythm and intonation as I describe the flags I saw. Let's take a look at my journal. From my workspace, I could see the flags waving in the wind, so I decided to see what other flags I could find. At City Hall, they had flags for each province and territory. In this picture, the front flags are the Canadian flag on each end, and the Ontario, Quebec, and New Brunswick flags in the middle. The Ontario flag might be the Manitoba flag, as I cannot see the shield and crest on the right side. Both flags look like the old Canadian ensign with the Union Jack in the top left corner, representing our connection to the UK. The Union Jack is actually a combination of England's, Scotland's, and Ireland's flags. They both have the St. George's Cross standing for the patron saint of England. The only difference is that the symbolism used on the green coat of arms. Ontario has 3 maple leaves, and Manitoba has a bison, symbolizing the Indigenous people's respect for this bison. These 3 flags were flying on flagpoles by the courthouse. They represent the 3 levels of government: federal, Canadian flag; provincial, Ontario flag; and municipal, Toronto flag. The Toronto flag has an outline of City Hall indicating the government. The red maple leaf represents the council chamber in the center of the building where decisions are made. The blue T shape formed at the top represents the T in Toronto. The Canadian flag has 2 red vertical stripes on each side and a white square in the middle with a red maple leaf in the center. White means peace, and red represents the blood spilled to protect it. But I also heard that white represents winter snow and red, the red leaves of autumn. These 5 flags are also at City Hall and are the Indigenous flags. They are from left to right: the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Six Nations of the Grand River, the Huron-Wendat, the Métis, and the Inuit. For the Mississaugas of the Credit's flag, they use the eagle as it symbolizes the messenger. The blue ring represents their connection to water and the circle of life. Now it's your turn. Go for a walk in your own space. Look for flags and use the new vocabulary and grammar you learned today. Write about your experience in your journal. And remember, every walk is a new opportunity to explore English and your world. Keep moving, keep learning. If you would like to get personalized feedback on your journal entry, become a WADE member by signing up on our website. Take a look at the next video for another great Walk-A-Day English language adventure. If you liked this video and would like to see more, click on the subscribe button. Until next time, stay safe and go explore your space, one word at a time.